bravo, Luann, because like I already have a thing where it's like when I go to her house, we're gonna have Fose, and it's gonna be able to share with her because I think her Fose, I can't wait to try her Fose. But of course, they're serving Luann's Fose. But other than that, how the hell did Luann get involved in this? I'm assuming, and this is no shade, I'm assuming it's like, okay, we're gonna promote your Fose, and where do we deposit the $5,000 into your
completely?
I mean, I don't think Luann just said, I'm going to skip the weekend in Sag Harbor with David and just go to this facility and lend my name to it. I mean, I don't even know if Luann got $5,000. She probably got more, maybe like $10,000.
This is my thing. This is where I side with celebrities. And this is what I fucking hate about the media. This is a non-story. This story, the headline is Luann de Lesseps attends launch party for rehab center with an open bar. I mean, the implication is that Luann there was drinking, right? I mean, there's absolutely no story here, aside from your point about the Sinclair method is fascinating, right? But I mean, I know Luann probably at this point wants any, like, if I were in Luann's shoes, I'd be like, fuck it, whatever, any press, I don't care.
Or like money. I don't even know if she wants the press. I think it's just like, I think there was some check. I mean, there's obviously a check here. I mean, it can't just be like with her Fose.
Serving her Fose. It's just such a stupid story because she wasn't drinking. The implication is that she was. You have to scroll all the way to the bottom to find out that she's been 2 months sober. She's feeling great. I mean, they absolutely made a story out of fucking nothing here. A waitress recognized her, wanted to take a selfie. Of course, Luann was happy to do so. Like, there's no other story here. There's really none. It should have been, to your point, Luann attends a paid appearance at, a rehab center. But I mean, the interesting angle is obviously rehab. And it was.
And I have no shame. I'm just like, when I saw this, I was just like, oh my God, Luann, of course they're serving Fose. Of course that has to be in the thing. I'm like, listen, and no judgment. It's the opposite. It's like, bravo, Luann, for making sure you get like the product placement in there. And
get just your like, coins.
What a, I know. I'm just still like, oh my God, does this work? But again, we go from Bethenny to Luann. Now we have to go to another Housewives legend. Love her or hate her. We have Miss NeNe Leakes wishing
I love my NeNe.
Happy birthday to Andy Cohen.
Look, I want to ride so hard for NeNe, but I've seen NeNe pop up in the headlines the past week. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'm under two camps that I sometimes fall into. One is when you're in a big lawsuit, I don't know. Sometimes it's better to just be quiet. It's better to be quiet, go away, get your coins, get the lawsuit behind you, and then talk. But I feel like all these things are like coming up for NeNe, right? Like, so the latest is this alleged lawsuit, which I do side with NeNe, about the guy she's dating, his ex-wife. His ex-wife alleges, even though they were separated fall, winter of 2021, once NeNe came into the picture, it was like completely done. Well,
okay.
It was probably done long before that. So, I mean, if you guys were separated, okay, maybe he moves on. He's happy with NeNe, and that was the final nail in the coffin. But I mean, NeNe is not responsible. And NeNe's kind of been all over social media like, screw this woman. Like, I have nothing to do with this.
I mean, what is the cause of action? I mean, what is the actual lawsuit?
Well, NeNe has been named in the lawsuit, but it's basically she's suing her ex-husband, this guy.
Oh, so she's suing and NeNe's just named. So NeNe's not being sued by this person. Because that makes no sense to me. I don't think that that's the case. That makes no sense, but she is in that headline. But she's also wishing, listen, she's another one, NeNe. I mean,
what about
pick a lane? Like what?
And by the way, David, sorry to interrupt you, but the lawsuit was filed against her, claiming that she began a relationship with her boyfriend, Nyashela Shayo. I'm sure that's completely wrong. While he was married, allegedly contributing to the end of the marriage. The reality TV star and businesswoman initially poked fun at the news, sharing video of her riding along with the BF with the song Hers and Hers playing. But she directly spoke out in a brief Instagram live. So much is going on in the world. Let's just try to show each other a little bit more love. And she says that absolutely under no circumstances did she steal anyone's man.
I just don't understand what the cause of action is. Like, okay, she's being sued directly. Like, what is the cause of action?
Emotional distress and mental anguish. I mean, do we think that's anything?
I mean, I don't think she's
How
gonna
that's a
win.
lawsuit.
Being a lawyer, like that's no. There's, I would say she has a way less chance of winning this lawsuit against NeNe than NeNe does in getting a settlement out of court with Bravo. Like, I think
Yeah.
this one is going to be thrown out soon, and I don't think NeNe should sweat it. So I don't blame her for just laughing all the way down the street. I think that's the most ridiculous thing in the world. You
Oh my
found
God.
something else here that you'd like to share with
Well,
us?
no, it's interesting. You know, I mean, I'm sure you saw too in the headlines this past week, just a couple of days ago, it was posted too. You know, NeNe and Marlo have not spoken in a very long time. They were, you know, obviously we know they were so close, and I mean, NeNe was kind of the catalyst to get Marlo on the show, right? They'd kind of been friends for years. Obviously, Marlo was a longtime friend of the show, now has been promoted. I absolutely love Marlo. I don't know. I'm curious. Like, I would love to know somebody in NeNe's camp, like what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like, I just think she doesn't have any allies anymore. You know, obviously we know Kandi Burruss. Candy's like, I'm not speaking on the Bravo lawsuit whatsoever.
And Marlo has said that too recently.
And, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe NeNe's right, but it just seems like,
well, what do you think of, first of all, a couple of things. As far as Marlo is concerned, hashtag stay tuned. I got some different news to share soon about last time NeNe and Marlo spoke. I'm not sure Miss NeNe Leakes is telling the truth on this one. I'm going to be honest with you. I've got some sources, and pretty soon they'll be revealed as far as NeNe and Marlo go. But what do you think of, I'm suing the network. Listen, I've said this before. I don't care. You can insult my looks, my personality, you can insult me all day. When it comes to business, if you come after me, it's game on, and I'm going to bury you, and there's no coming back for it. Ask the last person that I sued. The poor thing was run out of the business. I don't understand suing somebody. And she's not suing Bravo alone. She's suing Andy Cohen. And now you're wishing them happy birthday?
Wait, but is that true though? Because
she's suing Andy Cohen?
No, that part's true. But
she wished him happy birthday. Yes. She, you know, if you listen to her voice on this Instagram live, you could say, I mean, there's a NeNe Leakes affectation to it. Someone could say she's being nasty and bitchy by saying, but she wishes Andy Cohen a happy birthday. Yes. I've watched it myself.
Really?
All of this is, if you're on Instagram live, people are asking questions. And so it comes up and she's like, hi, and you know, she's NeNe Leakes. So there's no crying and humility, and I'm not coming for her. There's no just like, but of course she says like, hi, Andy girl, or, you know, however she says it. But one could argue that she was, you know, being